So this video is for my New Yorkers who want to start an event space or get a commercial property for rent. New York is kind of different. Now, if you know, you know, New York be New Yorkin', okay? If there's anything I could tell you is that if you're used to one thing one way, New York will do it a whole nother way. And when it comes to the certificate of occupancy for New York, there's a kind of gray area. And the best way I can explain this is that the gray area kind of exists because there's not a lot of changes that you can make to the C of O, the certificate of occupancy. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, in other counties and states, the C of O can likely be changed because they can manipulate the parking spaces or the bathrooms or the size of the space. If you've ever been to New York, then you know everything is compartmentalized and very small. And because of this, it leaves little to no room to make changes. And that's why it's difficult for them to change to C of O in most cases. Now, if you are having trouble getting your C of O, because those buildings can be very, very old, if you're having trouble with getting your C of O in New York City, you can go to the Department of Buildings, because the Department of Buildings is the one who issues the C of O in New York City. And you're going to utilize a system called BIS, Buildings Information System. This is a system that they actually utilize that keeps all of the information for all of the buildings in New York City. At the very least, if you can't get the C of O from your landlord, you'll have to go down there in person and they can pull it for you. And you want to get down there early. And don't bring any weapons with you because they check for that. And finally, the last tip I'm going to give you guys is if you are, as you should be, researching the particular building that you're looking to rent from in New York City, because if the building has violations, it can prevent you from doing things like getting your utilities put on or getting a meter installed and a whole bunch of other headaches. And if you have any other questions, guys, feel free to ask me and I'll try to do a video about it. And of course, be sure to check out my 20 questions to ask before you sign a lease and my Ultimate Event Space Course 2.0 that teaches you how to start, operate, and manage an event space. Like and follow me for more.